Let's go. I don't know what you're going through, but we stopped by to tell you that what's in front of you is bigger than what's behind you. Your destiny, your promise, your future. You might as well shout before you get it, because God sent me here to tell you that what He has for you is gonna be big.
I believe
that it's my season.
that it's my season.
You ought to declare that over your own life. Say, I believe.
I believe.
Well, hello once again to my Born For It family. This is Pastor Antwan Butler, back for another episode of Born For It. That's right. You may not have been born in it. You may not have been born with it, but you were born for it. Listen, I'm super excited about this episode. Listen, you listen to this YouTube channel because some of you are like me. You sense that there is a deeper sense of meaning, a deeper sense of purpose for your life, and you just need somebody to help you get it out. And that's why this YouTube channel was created just for you. So listen, you know I only have you for 7 minutes. So I need you to get your tools, I need you to get your pen, and I need you to get your paper. We're about to go to work. So as always, you know I'm super excited. I'm always enthused about the text, the instant messages, the direct messages that y'all give me, the emails that y'all send to me about how well y'all are doing with your year and how I've been able to help and inspire you throughout the year so far. So I'm super excited. Y'all keep going, keep pushing, and it's gonna all be worth it at the finish line. So I wanted to share something with you, and I know it's probably not most of the people that's listening to me, but you may be prone to, you may be encouraged to, or you may be pushed into doing something that I'm telling you is antithetical to your goals, to your dreams, to your vision. One word only: complaining. That's right, complaining. Complaining is the greater thief of your purpose. And I was talking to an individual the other day, and I was just talking to them about how I don't like hanging around people who always complain. And that individual, she told me, she said, you know what? If you complain long enough, somebody's going to listen. She said, if you complain long enough, somebody's going to listen. And I thought about what she said for a minute. And you know what? She might be absolutely right. But listen, this is what happens when you use complaining to get change in your life. So number one, I'm going to give you 2 points. Number one, somebody might be listening, but if I'm complaining to make somebody else change their behavior, number one, my complaints put the course of my life in somebody else's hands. That's right. I am dependent on them to make a decision. I'm dependent on them to make a change to get what I need. And I am not going to put my goals, my dreams, my family's goals, my family's dreams, all the promises of my life, I'm not going to put it in somebody else's hands. So when you complain, you are giving somebody else permission to have control over your life. I'm telling you, complaining doesn't get you anywhere. It's easy to do, and it is the check engine light on your car. It's the check engine light to your soul to let you know that something is wrong. And usually what has happened when you complain, you just simply feel out of control. You feel like you have lost control of your own life. But I'm telling you, you are the captain of your ship, right? You control your own destiny. So instead of complaining, I need you to do step number two. So step number one, that if you complain, you're waiting for somebody else to do it, you're putting control in their hands. Step number two, if you complain, it shuts down creativity. I don't know any creative problem solvers that are complainers. You just don't see them, right? So when you start complaining, what happens is it shuts down the higher part of your brain, which is your neocortex, that is responsible for producing higher level thoughts, ideas, concepts, and insight. When you start complaining, you start using the lower part of your brain, which is our basic instinctual drives, which causes some of you to fight, to flight, or to freeze. So complainers aren't creative. Complainers aren't problem solvers. I'm telling you, complaining is not going to help you. It's going to shut down your creativity. It's going to put the problem in somebody else's hands. And I'm telling you, you were uniquely created to solve your own problems. I'm reminded of a story. There were some gentlemen who lived in this village, and they were having this same problem over and over. And they said, what we're going to do is we're going to go visit this wise man who lives in the village, right? So they went to go visit this guy, and they said, listen, we have this problem, and we're tired of it, and it seems like nothing is changing, and every single day it's the same thing over and over. What can we do? So the wise man, being the wise man that he is in the village, he kind of rubbed his chin, and he said, look, well, let me tell you guys a joke. So he goes into this joke, right? And then all of the guys that are listening to the joke, they roar in laughter at the joke. And then a few minutes later, he tells the same joke. But this time, everybody doesn't laugh. Only a few people laugh. Right? Then a few minutes later, he tells the joke a third time. And the third time, nobody laughs. Right? Because he had told the same joke 3 times. And the wise man in his infinite wisdom, he says, you know what? If you guys are not going to laugh at the same joke over and over, why in the world are you crying over the same problem over and over? You were made to be an instrument of change, but not complaining about it, getting creative about it, and making a difference in your situation. I believe in you. I know that you may not have been born in it. You may not have been born with it, but you were born for it. There is nothing that can stop you, nor any person that can stop you. You are an unstoppable force in the earth realm. So we're going to throw complaining out the window. We're going to ball it up and throw it in the garbage can. And we're going to be creative problem solvers. I know that you can do it. I'll see you at the top.
Let's go. I don't know what you're going through, but we stopped by to tell you that what's in front of you is bigger than what's behind you. Your destiny, your promise, your future. You might as well shout before you get it, because God sent me